Hi there. If you're just joining the group, it's Jane. It's 6 p.m. now. You're the first one to join. Can you just let me know that you can hear the video? Send me a message, please. Just while we wait for folks to enter the group, anybody that's online, can you just let me know that you can see okay? Yeah, obviously you can see. Thank you, Jane. So we'll just wait. Okay. Hello, Claudine. So we'll just wait for a moment or two just for folks to settle in and find the video, find a space. Thank you for joining me tonight. This is the Uranus in Gemini transmission, 1 hour, online only. Thank you for joining me. It's been quite a ride over the last few days. Lots of intensity coming up for people, including myself. Lots of triggers, lots of, I guess, initiations, if you want to call them initiations, for us to sort of release old energies. So as we move into yet again another cycle of Uranus moving from Taurus to Gemini, we are receiving, I guess, completions around pathways that no longer serve. So things coming up, things being on deeply within at this time to sort of explore, to release, to examine, to let go of, because we are in such a profound time of transformation. And obviously with the added zing or shocking eruption that Uranus likes to bring to the party, it does feel like it is a bit of a, we are hurtling down a road with fast speed, with no regard for speed bumps. That's what I feel at the moment. So we're kind of jumping around a little. We kind of been knocked out of alignment at times, purposefully so that we may then release what no longer serves, be triggered into pathways that no longer serve, so that we can choose to get more information, gather more knowledge, and to choose a different way moving forward. So things are bubbling up within that maybe not so easy to deal with. So the shadow, if you will, and we are in the process of letting go, surrendering, and moving into new pathways. So this session today is really to support you in this alignment and to bring through some energies from the current astrology, if you will, of the skies, so that we may tune into the cosmos, tune into the wisdom of this moment, and allow it to help us to release and to ground, and to also ignite a new frequency. So personally, I've had quite a triggering a few things on the weekend, but also at the same time as kind of navigating that, there was this real sense of this new energy, very fine energy, going right into the bones, actually, and releasing very deep, almost like shock, almost like trauma shock. Yeah. So I want to work firstly with this Upalite dragon, because this was all the pieces, if you've seen the grid I set up for this event, it's all very grounding, very earthy, very light body supporting crystals such as shungite, such as black onyx, such as volcanic agate, black obsidian, etc., terahertz. Now, really, these crystals are godsends right now to our nervous system, to help us ground these very high frequencies that are coming in. I can already feel this piece just helping me earth in today. So this so this first energy is around shock and deep rage. So this could be related to suppression early childhood, suppression through many different timelines that we've had as a being. And because we are at a new catalytic moment on the planet, and there feels like there's a big shift coming very, very soon, then there is a kind of pre-wave releasing of energy to support us to be in a very firm place by the time something bigger comes through. Yeah. So take a breath. Firstly feeling your base on the ground or your chair, allowing yourself to anchor through your base, bringing a golden thread down through your base into the center of the earth from your perineum floor, allowing that energy to settle, take you deep down into the core of the earth, which is also going through her own very catalytic moment right now. But just anchoring into the earth, where it feels possible to feel connected. Opening up your crown chakra, allowing yourself to receive blessings of this transmission, whatever it wants to come through for you individually. It is your own coding, your own DNA, and it will be activated through this channeling. Everybody's experience is subjective, in alignment with their soul. I'm simply a channel of energy, conduit that brings through code for you to take with it what you will and transform your own energy field, have spontaneous arisings within. So, let me now just bring through this, like releasing, like a fast spin, electrical, create space in your central channel. Jelabanda de Gibbe Shelebaduto de Gibata Jalabuco de Ki Shelepatuto Kushole Patico Potuto Ki Shelebadika Batanta Daraki Potuto de Kibadana Kashala Baki Poto de Kibata Karashalaka Jalabaki Kondo de Kibata releasing shock. Shabatika Bukotika Kadaki, Shabatika Bukotika Kadaki, Shabatika Bukotika Kadaki, Shabatika Bukotika Kadaki, Shabatika Bukotika Badiki Buddha Diki. Jabatika Buddha Dadika Badeka Bataka 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 Boko. Taking a breath. So many of us have come from the stars, whether we remember or not, in this physical life. We have come from the stars, and we have had missions. We have missions from off-planetary missions, which are not dissimilar to earthly missions, and they hold a frequency. They hold a frequency of our soul signature. Now, there are times where we were here to support the energy and the frequency of the earth through shifting phases, such as Atlantis or Lemuria, and this this transformation that was to occur in those timelines was not able to fully ignite within the hearts and the souls of the beings of those times, and therefore there was a dissolution of the timeline. So there is held within your cellular consciousness a fear and an expectation, a sense of emergency. That the times that we are in are leading to some such fall, or are igniting on a soul level, are igniting past life coding in the heart space that wants to be opened, almost like a cracking of an egg, so that you may remember what you are here to do, hold frequency, and how you are individually required to do such. Each person's story is different, each person's soul signature is different, and life experience is different. So there is no competition and there is no right or wrong. I'm working with this Shungite Merkaba, imprinting it now into your energy field. This is to stable your nervous system and release terror. For some of us, there is this sense of we may not be able, we have failed in other lifetimes at this point. Yes, we have failed at other lifetimes at this point. To move into a space that was able to transform the energies and hold them. So we are flipping in between the now and the old version or the old timeline splits. That is kind of rocking us around with old shock and terror of something very, very detrimental will occur. So we want to now anchor in this Shungite Merkaba through our energy field to stabilize our energy, release old emotions from failed missions so that we can stand firm in the knowledge that we are on track, that we are in alignment, and we have found each other once again. So allow yourself now to anchor in this, to your etheric field, this Shungite Merkaba. Releasing old energies of fear and terror and shock. Jala bakia bashia la kataya taya barkika da 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 badika da 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 jala badia laria ya shalaka tu. Allow that to ripple through your whole energy system, especially your high heart. Yes, Jackie, partly. It's also, I think, just the intensity of the energies coming in astrology. So just take a moment. Just take a couple of breaths, yes. So I feel like a lot of these transmissions that are coming in today are to set you up with foundational pieces. It's to activate and release old energies, but also to install organic pieces of advanced light body work to open up you to your truth and hold you firm in testing times. Yes. So now I'm going to work with this terahertz pillar, another powerful crystal for your light body, for your nervous system, and for good for EMF protection as well. So and this is going to come in, just going to come in as a silver spiral or a silver coil around your central channel, And some of what is that is being held in the collective field right now is the we are going to work with the terror at a soul level of AI. So that's not to say that everything that is coming out with AI in this timeline is negative. I'm not saying that. What I am saying, there are threads back to Atlantean timelines, galactic timelines, where AI has gone rogue and manipulated and resulted in the destruction of a timeline. So again, this is very deep, existential energies, very deep, very dark, end of times kind of energy. So we want to release some of that, because as we release these energies out of ourselves in this container, then we are doing it for the collective field, and we are helping people take the pressure down a notch or two. Yeah. So allow the silver code, the silver code to come through your spiral of your central channel, to fortify, to release the fears and the judgments of AI, and to bring yourself back into your truth, your alignment, your soul knowing. So take a breath. Take a breath. Notice that a deep peace, a deep settling stillness comes forward as we release some of these frazzling, frying, highly electrical energies that are wanting to be spun off and out because of this alignment that we're going through right now. They are coming up to be released. Yes. So all is perfect, even though it is uncomfortable and triggering at times, and dismantling of old structures within as well. We are needing to feel a little bit out of control at times, because we need to release the old coping strategies, the old control strategies, by being knocked off center, so that we are then able to feel what we feel and then work on those initiations, those traumas, those triggers, so that we become stronger, more fortified as we move forward in this ascension journey together. Yeah. So I just want to continue working a little bit with the theme of this electrical AI vibration that may be triggering some old past life trauma. So there's many of those that have had have Palladian, especially past lives, have been targeted in the collective field recently, because this is a replay of when a mission was to go forth, but at the time there was not support from the collective field, and they were taken out. So there's this energy of being taken out just before a massive pivotal shift was to occur on that planetary consciousness. So take a breath. Feel into that as a theme. It could, in a smaller way, could come up where you feel that you step out, you step up, and then you get met with some negativity, and it makes you want to hide or feel betrayed or feel not received, and all of that is also very up for examination right now. Yes. So take a breath, releasing the solar plexus if you're holding it. And we're going to work at the back of the brainstem, here. And this is releasing all threads of energy. It's almost like silver AI threads that have been they're from the past times, no longer relevant to now. So but when we get triggered by the some of the Armageddon AI timeline interference, then the brainstem contracts as well as the kidneys, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the base lifts up. So in essence, a survival response. Yes, a survival response. So a very big survival response has been triggered in the collective field right now. So we want to support ourselves in releasing that, so that we may be of service and help those that are experiencing similar energetics, even if they're unaware of the underlying stories or the underlying significance of what they are feeling. Brainstem. Jibarika Bundore Bogutere Baganda, the Bariala, Patiala, Bogotri Bariganda, the Baricotiala, Bogotiki, Shalapianda, the Borgoyalaka, Ebatunda, Undadigi, Alabarika Bari Orti Alapaki, Alaka Patata Caperco to Trukuri Baracantaki, Shalpanda, the Kipukoya, na Rana Capurco, to take a baricota, take a bariki, Shalabacoto, to take a bariki, Pariki, la 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 la, Pocotica Pariki, Brrrticatata, Parcatata, Gandara Cabarco, Toto, Dedica Parcanta, de Kipatiki, Parca, Toto, de Kipatiki, Catata, Shalapacata, Kipati, take a Patotoko, release, pull out. It's almost like a whoosh. An very old ancient energy has been released from the back of the brainstem. Bandareka Bugondorika Baduk on Dereshela Potutone Anna Andara Kabashana. So on Orion, they would place a sort of like energetic AI, looks like a worm, yeah? And they would let it slip into the back of the brainstem, yeah? And then it would it would drive the individual insane, yes? Gradually, yeah? And so we are taking out that cellular memory of that AI intelligence, that it could be called a like a war method, where they infiltrated the consciousness of another planet, by inserting these bug things in AI bug things into the back of the brain. So we just want to release that now, releasing fear through manipulation of the mind. Yes, so that's what it is, and this is all about the mind. Yes, Gemini, Uranian, bigger thinking. Yes, so we're moving out of a state of contraction, the fear-based reptilian mind. Yes, and we're pulling out that energy, that survival, fight, flight energy that really has been installed into the consciousness of the collective through, but I did a false matrix, yeah, as we all know. So now we are releasing us out of that, the tendrils of that, yes, from the Orion days. Thanks, Fiona. Durki. And we're releasing that out now. And I'm working with this Jasper dragon skull. Yeah, looks a bit like a what's that? I forgot the word. But gargoyle. It's a bit protectory, yeah? So we are going to release now the back of the brainstem. So this is illuminating us to a higher mind consciousness. Shala ialaka 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 dodoriki alakala ialaka. Shala ialaka bugu dodorikalaka. Shiapatika badalala ialapaka dodorika bodusholaka botodorika shalaki botodo. It's also the addictive mind, the numbing out through addictions. See these energies as the worm, as as a separate energy, a separate entity that was installed into our consciousness. Shalabadia la car, shitititititi, shalabatika la car, shalakatatatatata. Shalatatatatatatatatatatata. Shalatatatatatatatatatatatatatatatatatatatata. Be free now, souls. Be free. Be free. So today I'm working with Ganesha, remover of obstacles, auric spray. A new one that I've purchased when I was in Sydney. Very grounding, very beautiful. It's got rose water, patchouli, musk, lily of the valley crystals, tiger's eye quartz, red coral patchouli, and chrysanthemum. So yeah, you can shout out if that's of interest. Very grounding, very earthing. Take a moment. Anything anyone wishes to say? A very sort of specific group. This one. This is why I think I was getting the nudge to do it in private, not as a public group. Not everybody is ready for these kind of discussions or energy transmissions. Okay. So I do feel, like I have done with many of my other activations, that the beginning piece of each session is the clearing away to make some energetic space for us to be able to anchor in new light, new mind, new consciousness, because that's what this time is also about. As we are triggered up through these old matrices of light, they have been pushed out of our energy template. They may appear as old wounds from our childhood. They may appear as past life trauma. Doesn't matter, as long as we are purging and letting go of this old energy so that we can continue to expand our field, our consciousness, our mind. And that is really what this session's about. It is about the mind, moving from a smaller mind to a higher mind perspective, anchoring in the higher self, the rainbow flame of the heart. Yeah. So and I spoke on about a diamond neural cap as well. So I want to work with these pieces now to anchor them into your energy field. So now that we have created thanks guys, a new area is loading. I love that. Thanks, Kiri. So I want to work with bringing in this neural starlight. So again, this is a volcanic agate star. So transformation under pressure. under pressure, which certainly feels the vibration that a lot of us are feeling right now. So we are going to sit in the consciousness of our brain and mind. Yes, and we're going to work with the pineal hippocampus, the brainstem, and the whole brain itself, the hemispheres of the brain. So firstly, we're putting our focus, our attention there. And this is what the energies are wishing to call a neural cap or a neural diamond light. This is going to energetically just sit gently over your mind, over your brain, should we say. Yes? It's going to be like you could see it as like a stream of fairy lights or something, yeah? It just comes into the neural crevices of the hemispheres and lightens them up and dissolves old trauma pathways and anchors in a space for new light to emerge, new light, new conductivity, new light, inspirational thought, yeah, inspirational mind, higher mind activation. So allow this diamond light to come in as a neural net over your whole entire brain, over the third eye, opening the veil of the third eye, opening the hippocampal region, releasing the fight-flight yet again, releasing the deep fight-flight terror response, so that you may come back from the precipice of traumatic reactions much more quickly, stay in alignment, not be triggered by all soul memory of the fallen times, so that you are prepared for what is to emerge. Take a breath. Open up your crown, dear friends. Open up to receive this diamond neural net. Sparking a light, fantastical, in the third eye. Shilaki kiki 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 putita dananaka shilapatiu kapata da 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 shilapatiku putututu de kiananaka karande de kipatiki kukukoya lakar shibatika patukoti patakananaka shilapaka pakaf tutukupo inna arka terarki pututuruko Jila bukuto de kepatananaka, porcopoyananaka, Shilaberiananaka, Bayananaka, Patuto, Yananaka, Potorica Balalalaka. Feel the neural pathway has been activated and lit up by this diamond light. Clear and releasing old troughs within the consciousness that no longer serve. The valleys of trauma and outdated pathways. Released. Jolalaki, kabaraka, jolabalakar, kakar, shilabatikur kepadananaka, elabalaka, ipokurki anaka, ekaburki anaka. Just let that all settle a bit. Remembering to keep grounding, yeah, remembering to keep grounding. higher light codes for the brain, for the mind, so that you may step into a bigger expanded version of yourself, which is really creating a space and a blank slate for the mind to anchor in the higher mind or the soul self. Yeah. So we are in a very powerful state of anchoring in the soul to the physical body through the organic transformation of the cells, of the organic transformation of the body, mind. Yeah. This is why so many are needing rest, profound rest, and or on the flip side of that, profound movement to work the energies through. So it really is a person-person dependent process at the moment, because different bodies need different things. Yeah. So just taking a moment. Ooh. So thanks, Claudine. So now I just want to work with this little piece I posted earlier this week. Another starlight, strawberry quartz. This is for the heart space. Yeah. And this is it's the activation of a rainbow flame. So the 7-ray rainbow flame in the center of your heart. So again, this is the communion of the 7 rays, so that you may again expand your consciousness, expand your heart perception, and hold everything as unity. Yes. So this is a heart unity activation through the rainbow flame. So once again, you can imagine in your heart is a flame, and in the flickering of the flame, it is the colors of the 7 rays. And it is coming to you now as a blessing, because it is quite tumultuous on the earth right now. It is bringing up lots of old debris to be processed. And so we are being given a gift of the rainbow flame to purify out our consciousness, our mind, our auric field, and cleanse the 7-ray system, the chakra pillar, and so that we can be that light, that joyous light. Because goodness me, we need a bit of joy right now. Yes, So it's bringing in that frequency of the joy vibration. Okay. So just allow yourself to absorb or interact or anchor in or touch into this rainbow flame light that is coming in for you. Again, it is a Merkaba activation, a light body activation of the multidimensional heart space through our 12-star race galactic friends. Allow it to move through you. Bless you. Ignite you. Initiate you into higher mind consciousness. Alla boca de barigi. Shana bongan tarike borkoto. Joloto. Come back to your pure hearts. come back to your pure hearts, regardless of what is happening every day. Come back to your pure hearts. So just staying with your heart for a moment. Feeling into your heart space. That rainbow 7 ray flame activated, ignited. You are a powerhouse. You are a beacon of transformation. You are holding Dididabugono, your sovereign soul signature. You are a sovereign being of the Christed light. You hold within it a Christ signature. Of universal consciousness, of universal code, of universal light that is not to be tampered with, that is not to be artificially mimicked, but it is to be the truth and the way and the coming together of the tribes through the rainbow light. Taking a breath as we move into a universal love activation, universal code, working with this calcite ankh. Bringing in the code consciousness of the Christed light, of the Christed energy, to purify your field, to amplify your heart chakra, in divine love, in universal love, that we are not that we are not separate from the stars, that we are not separate from galactic beings, but in true reality, we are universal citizens of light. But the separation, not only from our own, from the feet on the earth and the consciousness of Gaia, but from the stars as well, and our arrogance that we are the only sublime species in the universe, must be dismantled, so that we can reconnect with the entirety of who we are. And as Gaia shifts, shakes, rattles, and rolls, she releases the ancient codes. She invites us to receive an Akashic flash of energy to remember the truth of our not only our earthly origins, but also our galactic origins and the multidimensional nature of our essence. So allow yourself now to receive this light as a blessing from Gaia, but also a blessing from the stars in unified consciousness for the heart, activating the sovereign, universal, citizen template. Releasing judgments, releasing fears, releasing Buddha past traumas of expressing yourself fully at a deep level through your soul signature. Shalabadikabu Totoria, Tutoria, Totoria, Totoria, Totorica Nalaka. Shalabadika Patakoto Arkai, Arkai, Arkai Kototragi. Palapata tata 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 Shalabatu to 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 to. So just finding your center, allowing all that to settle. Maybe take breaths. All of that energy work through your mind, your brain, heart. Beautiful, thanks, Jake. Sometimes we have to go through quite abrupt, shocking, and dismantling situations, triggers, emotional downs, if you will, so that we are lifted to a higher light and a higher remembrance and a higher threshold for a trigger, so that we can step into our power, step into our sovereignty, step into the rainbow heart, and follow in the true teachings of the Christed light, the Christed energy of the heart, golden ones, yes. So quite a big energy session, quite electrical, Uranian mind, releasing very deep energies so that we can transform, transform into a new way, birth a new way. And so this butterfly, this butterfly, or it could even be a moth, because it's a black moth, which would symbolize death, yes, symbolize death. And I feel this is symbolizing the death of an old way in some ways. Oh, wonderful, thanks. You said a perfect time for Sirius, hey? In the Syrian portal. Yes, so so this is a black and white, it's orca agate, black wings and white tips. And this is going to be a symbol of transformation and death, death. Because we are dying to ourselves. We are in the process of dying and releasing old versions of our energy, of our plasma light body, so that we can infuse with a greater sense of ourselves, a greater unification with our soul code, our soul light, our higher self. So this is a breaking down of the old, a dying of the old, so that we are reborn again. Doesn't have to mean a physical death, of course. That's it. Yeah, so do I. Thanks, Jackie. Okay, so and this is, I feel it again in the high heart area. Yes, it's a releasing of the old version of you, a releasing of the old self, an awakening to transformation, and whatever that looks like to you personally. Yes. Salapati Kabarika, Digabariku Yalaka, Digabarika Purukotokabaria, Slabadia largi Putukoyo, Totoi, Totoi, Tikapatikan, Tarka, Whoo, Shibarikam Bandanana, Whoo, Shibarikanda, Nandarica, Whoo, Shibarikanda, Kabarika, sparking or igniting the high heart space. Jabadundu the Gebadika Badika Bukonda Kabarikata Kapatikata Kapatika Shaya, 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 Bototeki, Shaya, 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 Bototeki, Shaya, break free, break free, break free. Shaya Bogotai, Shaya Bogotai, Shagabaya Dai, Bai Dai, Shigabatai Bayai, Shabataya Boryanaka, Shalabadaya Bototototo. You are the warrior. You are the rainbow warrior of light. You hold the unity codes within. You hold the energy of the galactic citizen template within. You are here for one and all to transform the energies of Gaia. And so it is. And so it is. So it is. Amen. Is mission complete. So just take a breath or two. I know we've finished a few minutes early tonight, but a lot has been lifted, shifted, rearranged. I feel like that is enough. It's enough for now. There's a piece of work that is to be re-examined when you are feeling very triggered or moved by fear or terror of something outside of your control. Yeah. To support you surrendering from the contraction of fear and trauma to the expansion of a higher mind consciousness, activating the rainbow light within, activating the pineal and the diamond neural network. Yes. So this is a supportive transmission to build in energetically new organic components. Yes, new organic components to really counter any AI interference or fear of AI technology, so that you are stay firmly in your organic auric timeline field, and that you are sovereign and grounded into Gaia. Yes, but also anchoring through your astral to your galactic brothers and sisters. So it's not a top or bottom kind of scenario. It is a unified pillar of light that you are, with your heart being the multi-dimensional portal to everything, past life, future, the now. Yes. So I think that's all I want to say. Good to re-listen to this one, yeah, especially over the month of July, and even maybe up to the Lionsgate around the 8/8. Yes, this is a good one to keep re-listening to. Hopefully, I'll work out on Facebook how to download these, because it's all changed a little. But I'll try and get this one downloaded so I can put it online later for you all. Thank you for tuning in. Just a few little bits and pieces about what I've got coming up. You may go, of course, if you wish. And any of the crystals that I worked with today, please PM me if something shouts, calls, you want to become the new custodian and work with that piece. But on Friday this week, I've got the full moon in Capricorn, 10:30 a.m. to 11:30, 1 hour transmission. That will be at home here in Peregian. I will have a small group. So if you want to be part of that small group in my home, please PM. Otherwise, that one I'm going to do as a donation or a free offering, whichever you choose. On Friday morning, I'll just stream it live on Facebook, so that'll be available to everybody. Yeah. But if you want to be here in the room, give me a message in Sunshine Coast. Then, if you're on the Sunshine Coast, I do have an event on Sunday with Natalie, where it's called Anchoring Home. It's a starseed activation for bringing codes and light for that for your Merkaba. Yeah, but that won't be, unfortunately, online as well, that one. And then the next online and in room is in Cairns on the 19th, I think it's the Saturday morning, on the 19th of July, I'll be doing the Lemurian Waters activation. So that one feels a very, I'm always inspired by the energy of Cairns, very deep. I feel with the rainforest around the surrounding Cairns, it just feels so deep, so divine feminine, so Lemuria. So I'm looking forward to bringing through some energy for that. That's on the 19th. So if you're in Cairns or know someone in far north Queensland that wishes to be in the room with me at Peregian Beach in Cairns, you're welcome to join me in person. Otherwise, that one will be online also on the 19th of July. As always, I've got one-on-ones available if anyone wishes to work with me privately around their clearing process, activating process, or just some clarity around what's happening for them in their field right now. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's big times. Lots of energies rippling through. Take care of yourselves. I will catch you very soon. Blessings to you. And I'm just saying thank you to you because without you, this tribe wouldn't exist. Yeah. And it's a very specific kind of energy that we are holding space for, very galactic. It's not for everybody. So we are holding a unique space, yeah, with what we are creating here, and for the collective field. So I just want to say thank you for your part of this co-creation, and may we all continue on for many times to come. Take care, guys.